All-Star Week, live on The Wendy Williams Show.
The kids have come to play today. You won't believe what I'm about to tell you. With all due respect, have several seats. My girls are always turned out. I give it to you straight, no chaser.
Now, here's Wendy.
The ship is sailing. Oh my goodness. Happy Friday, thanks for watching. Say hello to my co-host, my studio audience. I'm doing great. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. I need to get back home quickly. It's Friday the 13th. And I tell you, I'm not superstitious about a lot, but Friday the 13th I am, the whole number 13. So I figure don't do anything that you normally don't do on Friday the 13th because it might not go well. Like, I normally do the show, but right after the show, I'm not doing anything abnormal. As a matter of fact, tomorrow, I'm supposed to be in Tampa for HSN. I'm not leaving until tomorrow morning. I am not flying today. Speaking of which, who's twinsies?
Twinsies! Oh.
I like your outfit.
I like your outfit.
Suzanne and I are dressed in my nautical theme. I'll see you tomorrow from 2 to 4 on HSN and also 7 to 9 p.m. to present my new collection.
Yeah!
Mariah Carey is postponing her August wedding to the billionaire James. And the reason why I'm so disappointed is because of her soon-to-be ex, Nick Cannon. You see, the divorce is not thoroughly done yet. They haven't been together since August of 2014. Yep. And according to Life and Style magazine, Nick is holding up the divorce because he wants more money. I know! That's what I said. You know, Nick works so many jobs. He's got enough money, to support himself and the kids and a small nation. But I guess, he might be looking at Mariah like, wait a minute, you're about to marry a billionaire. Probably a bunch of lawyers and some of his bitter friends are whispering in his ear, like, take her to the cleaners. And originally, he was like a stand-up guy with this whole thing. Like, that's it. I'm divorcing her. I don't want any money. And I found that very attractive. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want anything or, maybe a little something, but that's it. In the meantime, this also could be, though, one of his lawyers telling him, you're not gonna sign this. You can get more money. And then maybe Nick was like, okay, well, look, see what you can do and get back to me. But I also don't think that Mariah and James will get married. I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, when Nick and Mariah are battling over the money, James is going to see more diva ways than I'm sure she's already presented. The back and forth and you know what I mean? He's gonna be observing that and like, now wait a minute, is this the woman I really wanna marry? And then, is this the guy she really wants to marry? I mean, let's take the billionaire thing out of the equation, which is very hard to do. But he's still married. Yeah, to his wife. Uh-huh. They have 3 kids together. And his divorce is taking about the same 2 or 3 years as Mariah's is. I just feel like they're not going to get married. And as my father would say, I'll bet you dollars to donut. I don't know what that means, old school saying. I bet you dollars to donut, though, that they won't get married. Yeah, We'll be watching. Yeah. Although, you know what? What I would say to Mariah is write the check, because money is not everything. When you have a whole lot like that. I mean, and I'm not even talking about James' money. I'm talking about her money. When you have a whole lot of money like that, you know, just write this man his check and be done with him. Because otherwise, what it does is it wears on you mentally and it wears on you physically. You know, back and forth arguing. Money is not everything, Mariah. And neither is makeup, Gwen. Well, let's talk about it. Okay. The big problem going on now with Gwen and Blake is that her makeup is getting in the way. And I'm not talking about the most basic stuff, like it's on the towels, it's on the washcloths, it's on my sheets, you know. I'm talking about, according to In Touch magazine, oh, my mouth is watering so much. According to In Touch magazine, Gwen won't leave the house without a full face of makeup. Yeah, and she wears a lot of makeup. I've never met her, but you can tell, like, through magazines and stuff, like, she wears a lot of makeup. I don't even think I've ever seen her with no makeup. And, you know, it's the lashes and the white liner and that red lipstick. Like, I can't even sneak a kiss with you because you always have on this red lipstick. And Blake is used to, well, you know, he's from the country, and he was with Miranda, and Miranda is a country girl, and while she wears makeup, clearly it's not as much. And I bet you she has, like, country girl simple values when she's not on stage, which is, you know, come on, you know. Let's go down to the general store. I'm gonna jump in my shorts and my t-shirt, let's go. You know? I've always felt, and I didn't learn this until, you know, getting a little older in life and stuff, guys like simplicity. They understand, you know, that we have to work and that we, you know, put on a face for work or whatever we're doing. But when they want to run to the general store, they really, this doesn't just go for country guys. I think this just goes for men in general. There comes a point where you are toe tapping, I know you men, you're toe tapping, you're in the living room, you're looking at your watch, she's still back there applying one lash at a time. Then she comes out with the makeup, and I don't care if Gwen even wears a trucker hat, it's still the same Gwen with all that makeup. And contouring, look, nose contour. You see it, okay? I don't know, there are a few gentlemen in the audience. You all prefer a more simple woman on your own time? Low maintenance. Lower maintenance when it comes to, like, makeup and stuff. Like, I won't leave the house without a wig. But that only takes 30 seconds, believe me you. Believe me. I got a wig for every occasion, including a fire. Excuse me? You don't have your fire safety kit ready? You know, that big canvas bag that you put your will in, well, not the will, it would be there, but your passport and a couple of dollars, and yeah, and you can feel that stuff even through the heavy smoke. I know exactly where my favorite leggings are. I know the t-shirts, don't forget a bra, right? And don't forget your hair and place it before the firemen get there. You know, but Gwen is probably all like, okay, I need my red lipstick and my contour. I don't know. I leave the house without makeup a lot. Like, when the show is over, that's the first thing that I want to do. Gwen, please don't let this high maintenance makeup thing, because you guys are cute together. Yeah. But don't let that get in the way. Yeah. Well, people are mad at Chrissy Teigen. No, you people are mad. I understand. For looking so good after having a baby only 4 weeks ago. Right? Cute. She's scrambling eggs, drinking vodka. No, sure that's not vodka. Poom poom shorts, belly showing. People are mad at her because her post-baby body snapped back so quickly, so they're post-baby mom shaming her. I don't really recall this happening with women maybe 20 years ago, but I think, you know, with the internet and so many magazines and everybody's so body conscious, not just celebrities, but everybody is, you know, tends to body shame or judge everybody. I say, you know what? Chrissy Teigen probably comes from a family of good snapback. She was born that way. There's some of us who struggle, you know, with our weight, and other people who just, that's it. So why are you all hating on her? What is she making? It looks like it could be scrambled eggs with the yolk, or maybe a quiche. A what? A frittata? Maybe a frittata. Are you body shaming?
No, not at all. I think she looks amazing.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Me too. And women these days compare themselves to models and, you know, and other celebrity people who, you know, do stuff, and which is bad also. However, I do have to say that if you had a baby 5 years ago and you still haven't lost that weight, now I'm looking at you crazy, okay? Right? Andrews is here, I'm multitasking. You want another one? By the way, speaking of body training, Meghan Trainor, I've wanted to talk about you all week, but I always, you know, Hot Topics ends and I forget. I'm probably the last person at this particular point because everybody's talked about her being photoshopped in her music video. But Meghan, I just wanted to give you my love and let you know that you are a brave woman for speaking out so loudly about this. This is the real Meghan Trainor, and then this is Meghan Trainor in her video. You've seen this already. Yeah. With the first of all, I didn't even know that you could Photoshop motions. Can we get that equipment? Oh.
Yes!
But my thing about being Photoshopped, and I like a Photoshop, but if you Photoshop too much, then what happens is you go out in public and then people are like, okay, what happened? You know, but I'll take a tasteful Photoshopping, but just not in motion like that. Meghan looks great. And so what she told her record label, you've heard this, but I haven't weighed in yet, and I just want her to know because she watches our show, so I want you to know that I'm your sister in solidarity with this, Meghan. What she told her record label, and this is a big chance for her to take, and that was pull the skinny, or, you know, the waist operating one, and reissue the one that hasn't been Photoshopped. Why every time I point, I'm all up in her? I don't mean that, Meghan. But, you know, I think with artists, what happens is the artists ultimately have to pay for their own music video. Like, the money for the music video comes out of their budget. So I wonder if she had to pay for them to pull the old video, you know, the thinner one, and put in the thicker one. Either way, nice for you sticking up for yourselves and what a natural woman with that base does. And that is, you don't care about being pin thin. Good for you. There's a new movement going on for dads to be, and I love it. Men are now having baby showers. They call them man showers. I think this is fabulous. First of all, have you ever been to a baby shower where men are invited as well? Yes. Ew. They're all around the pink and blue and hand-rolled sandwiches and cucumber points and girl talk. Ew, go someplace with that, beat it. I don't even want the father of the soon-to-be baby to be there. Like, beat it, man, get out. And, you know, in a lot of cases, men don't want to be there either, but women drag them along. So this man baby shower thing is perfect because men know what men like after you have a baby. You know what they want? They want beer. They want barbecue. The big gift, I guess, that the guys would all chip in together to get would be like a poker table with the chips and stuff. Yes! Like men know what men want, you know, earplugs. So I like this idea. Clap if you like the idea of men having their own baby shower. Yes! Have your own, leave us alone. Pam Anderson said that when she was with Rick Solomon, because she was married to him, then divorced him, and then married him again. When she was with Rick Solomon, remember, this is the same guy who had the sex with Paris Hilton one night in Paris, and he had on those goggles to be able to see in the dark. Rick, by the way, are you from Ocean Township? No, that's where I'm from, in New Jersey. I was told by a friend of mine who I went to high school with that I was in the same graduating class with your brother Bruce Solomon. Are you from not just Ocean Township, but our section, which would be Wayside? Did we go to high school together? Anyway, Pam Anderson is saying that Rick aged her, and not in a good way. Well, you know, I was so glad when she came here that she said she didn't like the short hair. I didn't have to say a word. Not everybody looks great with short hair. And she does look aged or stressed or something like that. Right here, I mean, she looks, I love this. Is this a wig on top of a wig? I love that. But sometimes that does happen in life where you get with somebody and they just drain you so much, and one day you get out of the shower and you're drying off and you look at yourself and you say, who are you? You've got to make a change. So she's made her change, and I'm glad, Pam. Good for you.